Welcome, new generation leaders, to this second part of the topic, holidays, festivals, and celebrations. This is your teacher, Mrs. Ayala. We are very close to November, guys, and we Panamanians celebrate this important month for the consolidation of our country as a free and sovereign territory. Are you ready to review this interesting topic? Okay, first, let's read the objective. Number 1 is to describe regional holidays, festivals, and celebrations. And number 2, to develop a project based on a holiday or festivity, applying the grammar in context. Let's go back. Our learning adventure today has different missions that we have to reach. First, we are going to review some vocabulary words related to our folkloric instruments. And also, we will have the pleasure to listen to Melvin Barria playing an instrument, a folkloric instrument, thanks to Professor Denia Ramos from Colegio Rodolfo Chiari for the opportunity to allow us to listen to this talented student. Also, we will have the honor to watch Fabián Ortiz performance. He is a student from Colegio Bilingüe Internacional de Panamá, thanks to teacher Ana Zamudio that sent us this wonderful video. And also, we will listen to Ana Sofia from Mexico. She's going to talk about some different celebrations or festivals that they have in Mexico City. So what we are waiting for, guys, let's start. Our first mission, let's practice some words. We have musical instruments of Panama. First is sonajero. Have you heard about sonajero? It is known as guaracha. It is manufactured with the fruit of the gourd tree, parallel threads, more or less in horizontal directions are done with the gourd, which are crutch that is done with wires, and some use forks. This is the sonajero. Let's see the second instrument, bocona or socavón. It is called like bocona. It's a smaller guitar, although less thin. It has only 4 strings, and it is one of the best instruments to accompany folkloric dances. Look at the bocona or socavón. Next, mejoranera. This is a kind of long guitar made of cedar. It has 5 strings for its better sound. Look at the mejoranera or mejorana. Do you see? Now we have rabel. This is a native violin with 3 chords, as well as a violin. They are taught with an arc. These instruments carry the melody that is smooth. This is the rabel. Let's see our next instrument. We have accordion. Have you heard of accordion? Yeah, it's an instrument that, in spite of not belongs to a region, it is a fundamental instrument of our music. And it stretches and strings, producing sounds that carry good sounds and rhythm. Have you heard about the accordion? Here is the accordion. Let's see. Pujador. This is an instrument of deeper and lower tone, very useful as instrument of accompanying of the sound box. We are going to sound box later, and also the replicador. It is this instrument is played or it's made with cow skin in the upper side, and in the bottom is hollow. It's made with wood. Now we have replicador. This is the replicador. It's a drum with wedges and also with a patch. And it's covered with cow leather in one side. It has a smooth sound, and it guides the couple when they are dancing. This is like a drum. Look at this replicador. Here is. Let's see the next one. Maracas. It is made with the fruit of the pumpkin tree, to which the fruits or internal mass is removed and then filled with beans or small stones, and are filled with, it is made with some handles, and when they are shaken, they produce a pleasant sound. Maracas. Look at the maracas. Now we have the last one. This is the maracas. Look at the sound box. It is touched with drumsticks of wood. It is cylindrical and also hollow. It's made with wood, and it has like wedges of small wood. This is sound box. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back home. Now, let's listen to Melvin. He's going to play an instrument that is the replicador, I guess. So, what do you think, guys? Is this the replicador? Let's pay attention.
Teacher Grace and Teacher Denia, my name is Melvin Castillo.
Wonderful, Melvin. Thank you. Thank you for your collaboration. It was wonderful. So, what instrument was he playing? Pujador or replicador? What do you think? Pujador? Now, let's see, guys. Let's practice. Look at these are part of the vocabulary words, okay? It's a smaller guitar. Also, it has only 4 strings, and it is one of the best instruments to accompany folkloric dances. Bocona, sonajero, pujador, o maracas. What do you think? Bocona? Excellent. These are made with the fruit of the pumpkin tree. Their fruit or internal mass is removed and then filled with beans or small stones. Maracas? Let's see. Excellent. This instrument stretches and shrinks, producing sounds that carry good sounds and rhythm. Carlos? Accordion. Oh, good. Okay, look at this secret number. Number 5. Take notes, please, about this number. Now, it's time to watch Fabián Ortiz performance from Colegio Bilingüe Internacional de Panamá. let me turn on the projector. Now, let's listen to Fabian.
Good morning. For me, it's a pleasure to participate in the 10th grade classes in Conéctate con la Estrella with the teacher Estrella-Ayala. My name is Fabian Ortiz. I'm 16 years old, and I'm very proud to represent the Instituto Bilingüe Internacional de Panamá. Well, it all started when I was 4 years old. I remember when my grandmother took me a typical set with my uncle participated at that time. I remember that she had asked me if I want to try it, and I say yes, of course. And that is where I started. I started give my first presentation in the different place, represent our different culture, and proud of our country. I remember that academy was called Conjunto Folclórico Así Danza Panamá. That academy was my second home for years, and I'm carried too many beautiful memories from there. Thank you.
Wonderful, Fabian. Thank you for this performance. This was fantastic. Thank you, teacher Ana Zamudio, for the contact, for let us meet this student. Now let's see if you paid attention to Fabian. When did he begin dancing folk dances? He began dancing at his 8 years old, or he began dancing when he was 16, or he began dancing when he was 4. What's your opinion, guys? The third option, right? He began dancing when he was 4. That's correct. Okay, who was the one who enrolled him for the first time? His grandmother, his uncle, himself. Susan? His grandmother, let's say. Excellent. What does he think of our culture? What does he think of our culture? He's proud of it. He thinks that it is okay, or he dislikes it. So, Oscar? He's proud of it. That's correct. Congratulations. Now, look at the result of the operation. You have to remember this. Take note about the result of the operation for later. Let's go back. Okay, now let's pay attention to Ana Sofia from Mexico. She's going to talk a little bit about some celebrations or festivals that they have in Mexico City. Are you ready to listen to Ana Sofia from Instituto Blancarte Morelia? Pay attention.
Hi, Teacher Grace. Hi, Teacher Henry. My name is Ana Sofia. And the topic of today is holidays, festivals, and celebrations. First of all, it's when we, the humans, prepare to celebrate, thanks, and commemorate important days like Christmas, New Year's, and Independence Day. We have many examples of celebrations. The first one is Christmas. We celebrate the birth of Jesus. Second, it's New Year. We celebrate the beginning of a new year. In Mexico, we have the celebration, the Day of the Dead. when we celebrate the life of our deads, the 2nd of November or every single year. We can find many examples: Mother's Day, Father's Day, Child's Day, birthday party, baby showers, and Independence Day of every single country. Because that examples market our nationality and different cultures between countries.
Thank you, Ana Sofia, for sharing part of your culture and celebrations. Let's continue. Let's see if, let's talk a little bit about punctuation. If you could notice the way our guests express themselves, how do they raise their tone of voice? They make like a pause. So they were using punctuation. When we are speaking, we make pause. If you have finished saying something, or we make shout if we are angry, or when we write it the same. We use punctuation to make our meaning clear. Punctuation shows the reader when to pause, when something is a question, or when something is should it. With no punctuation, a sentence is hard to understand, guys. So that's why it's important. So we need to add punctuation to make our meaning clear. Some punctuations can change the meaning of a sentence. Did you know that? For example, look at this. I like cooking, dogs, and cakes. It is not the same as I like cooking dogs and cakes. Imagine. So it's about eating dogs and kids. Look at the other example. Let's eat, grandma. This is an invitation to your grandma to eat together. But if you say, let's eat, grandma, without command, it is a suggestion to eat your grandmother. So imagine, that was uncomfortable, wasn't it? That is because life without punctuation is uncomfortable, because we can lose the meaning and we will be unable to communicate effectively, guys. So let's see. We are going to talk a little bit about question marks. A question mark at the end of a sentence indicates that it is, we are asking questions, right? You already understand how to arrange verbs, right? To form questions. We practiced that in previous classes. So look at the example. Her name is Ana Sofia. So we can ask, is her name Ana Sofia? Oh, they have different celebrations during the year. Do they have different celebrations during the year? Look at the example 3. In Mexico, they celebrate the life of their deaths on November 2nd. Why do they celebrate the date of their deaths? Now, we are going to talk about a period. A period is a common sign, right? It indicates that a sentence has come into the conclusion. So we use in different kind of sentence. For example, imperative sentence, which is a request or command, and declarative sentence, that is like a statement about something. Look at the examples. Statement, I have $5 in my pocket. A command, give me the $5 that you have in your pocket. So the period is also used after an abbreviation. Now, let's see the exclamation point. The use of this at the end of a sentence indicates that the information in the sentence is stated strongly or emotionally. Some common statements and exclamations appear to be the same. However, if the sentence ends with an exclamation point, it expresses emotion. Look at the ordinary sentence. Samuel is sick. And a strong way to say it, Samuel is sick. I saw a stranger there. As a strong sentence, I saw a stranger there. So we use the exclamation point in order to express that emotion or a strong statement. Okay, let's taste our knowledge. You are gonna select a period or an exclamation point or a question mark at the end of a sentence. Are you ready? She took a book from the shelf and began to read. What do you think comes at the end? A period, question mark, or exclamation point? Period? Let's see, period. Hey, good. Next. Do you like living in California? Is that exclamation period or question mark? Sophia? Question mark. Let's see. Hey, good. Let's see next. She asked me if I know her brother. Is that question mark at the end, period at the end, or exclamation point? What do you think? Period? Let's see. Good. Correct. Sit down and make yourself comfortable. What do you put at the end? Exclamation point, period, or question mark? Period? Okay, that's a request. Good. Let's hear the last. Shut up. Is that question mark, period, or exclamation point? Yeah, exclamation point. That's correct. Excellent. Let's go ahead. So you got an A plus. Remember this number, guys? 0. Take note about the number. Now let's talk about commas. As you could see in the previous examples that I showed you how important is the use of commas. So commas indicate that the concept has been split in the middle of a statement. It can be done to prevent thoughts from becoming mixed up or to separate items in a list. So commas are also important to separate the name of a person to whom an imperative or a question is directed, or they are also often needed to separate two or more adjectives that modify a noun. Now let's see this practice. The multi, The multi, please have a seat in my office. She bought chicken, ham, bread, and butter. By the way, your mother called about an hour ago. So where do we have to place the comma in the first one? Yeah, the multi. That's correct. The multi, please have a seat in my office. What about number 2? We are gonna separate items. She bought chicken, comma, ham, comma, bread, comma, and butter. Perfect. And the last one, by the way, your mother called about an hour ago. By the way, comma, yeah, that's correct. Thank you. Let's continue. Okay, columns, they denote as a list of items or special related information. Look at this. You will need certain tools for this project. Column, a hammer, screwdriver, hacksaw, and chisel. Look at this, semicolon. In this case, is a punctuation mark that looks like a comma and a period combined. It indicates that there is a pause between thoughts that are closely related. Look at this example. Jamal is a powerful runner, semicolon. He is determined to win the race today. Okay, let's practice. There are some things you need for this recipe: sugar, salt, and flour. What do you think is here? Colon or semicolon? What do you think? Yeah, we have to add what, Sophia? Colon. Colon, that's okay. Because we were separating the list of items, remember. Now, she understood the meaning of the story. Sammy loved her forever. Colon or semicolon? Semicolon, because both are thoughts that are closely related, right? Excellent. Now, number 3. Peter is an excellent swimmer. He coaches a team at our pool. Colon or semicolon? Semicolon. That's correct. Oh. Okay. Now, apostrophe, guys. An apostrophe is, or it can be used to make a contraction. I mean a shortened version of 2 words. Also, it can be used to express possession. So as you can see in this example, do not, we have 2 words, but we use contraction as don't using the apostrophe. Or it is, it's, or what is, what. In the same way that the apostrophe, guys, it can be used to replace letters that has been omitted. For example, we have this year, 1990. We can omit the 19, so we only say 90. Or 2021, we omit that for just apostrophe 21. Another way to use apostrophe is, okay, to indicate ownership, okay? We can use this, only the last word has the apostrophe. Bill and Peter's car dealership is at the next intersection. And it is the same leadership for both. So what happens with, if joint ownership is not involved, each party has an apostrophe. Look at the example, Tim's and Anna's pets. It means that Tim has his pet and Anna's has hers. So in this case, both need apostrophe. Okay, now we have a practice here. For each sentence, you have to explain why the apostrophe is used or why not. Look at the number 1. Raúl and Megan's car is navy blue. Number 2, it's time the dog had its walk. And 3, Paul's and Janet's painting techniques are very different. Tell me. For number 1, Raúl and Megan's car, is navy blue. Tell me, Ana Julia. Yeah, in this case, the apostrophe is used to indicate share ownership. So the apostrophe appears only in the last word. Correct, thank you. Let's see, number 2. Volunteer. Okay, Samuel, what happened here? It is used because in this case, it's a contraction, right? We are using the apostrophe as a contraction. Instead of say it is, we say it's time. And number 3, another volunteer. Tell me, Susan. Okay, correct. If partnerships are not involved, in this case, each partner has to the apostrophe, as you can see here. Good. Remember, guys, punctuation is employed to make writing more understandable and to express clear and precise information. So it is utilized to break down words into grammatical units like clauses in sentences. We use period, comma, semicolon, colon, question marks, exclamation points, apostrophes, hyphen, dashes, and parentheses, brackets. So they are all examples of punctuation mark. We don't have enough time to practice with all of them, but it's important for you to know that we need to use them, okay? They are very important for a good communication. So now, let's see. Our next number is 9. Number 9, remember this number? This is our secret number. Now it's time to go to our final mission. Let's uncover the numbers. Do you remember the numbers? Jose, tell me. 5, let's see. Okay, 5. Okay, what else? Jose? 7, Cynthia. Good. Margarita, tell me. 0. What else? The last number. Tell me. Gregory? 7. Are you sure? No? Okay. 9. Let's see. Let's see if that is. Okay, now we have to press OK. Let's see. Here it is. Wow, got it, guys. Now is time for our last challenge. And this is our assignment, your assignment, okay? You have to choose a holiday, select a holiday that you and your family love, okay? And explain it. Once you have selected the holiday, you have to use the appropriate punctuation mark to write a short paragraph about the holiday, describing it, your favorite holiday. Then, as soon as you finish with the paragraph, you have to use Spreaker. Remember that this is an app that you can use online or you can download on your cell phone, and you can create podcasts. So you can record a podcast talking about your favorite holiday. So you're invited, guys. As soon as you finish with the podcast, you can share the link to your teacher and to your classmates. Practice, practice, and practice before recording your podcast, okay? That's my suggestion. And remember, if you scan this code, you can find the step-by-step on how to use Spreaker, how to develop that podcast for free. So let's follow the instruction and do an excellent and powerful podcast. Our special thanks to the Magister, Daira Creighton, who is our academic coordinator of the National Directory of Foreign Language Teaching. And also, all our gratitude to the sponsor that has made these lessons possible for you guys. Special thanks to Instituto Plancarte Morelia for the videos that they send me every week. And to Colegio Rodolfo Chiari for the participation of the student who sent us the video. And thank you for the coordinator, Denia Ramos, who allow us to get in contact with the student. And also, we have to say thank you to Instituto Bilingüe Internacional de Panamá for the participation of the student with performing the folkloric or typical dance. Thank you guys for all your support. And don't remember, guys, our quote of the day: life is a celebration. Being alive on this earth is a celebration. Learning new things every day is a celebration. Being kind and compassionate is a celebration. Chasing our dreams and goals is a celebration. With the right attitude, every action becomes a celebration. Learn to celebrate every moment of your life, guys. Purvi Raniga. So, guys, this class will be the last to commemorate October, the National Cancer Prevention Month. So, listen, today will never come again. Be a blessing, be a friend, encourage someone. Take time to care. Let your words heal and not wound. It's unknown, but it's powerful, right? So, guys, thank you for your participation today. Thank you for all your effort. And see you next week with another interesting topic. And let's say welcome to November, the month full of holidays in which we celebrate the most significant celebration of our history, right? So goodbye, guys. Take care of you. Bye.